Aussie Gem Hunter, Deceive here. Look, you guys have been so fantastic. I'm going to do a little giveaway. So you get the choice of 2 sapphires. So stay right to the end and I'll give you a look at the 2 sapphires. I'll send them out to anybody, anywhere throughout the world. So yeah, if you like, share, comment and subscribe. You'll have to wait till the end because there's something you need to do in the comments. So you need to choose one of the 2 sapphires. So stay to the end and we'll see you at the giveaway. Hey guys, it's Nasib from the Aussie Gem Hunter with 42 foot underground chasing sapphires. Last episode was fantastic. We got 670 carats and some of that was pretty good. So, you know, I've got a big smile on my face. And now this time we're trying to chase more, obviously. I'll give you a look at what's going on right now and where all that sapphire came from and sort of the line that we're going to follow, and then what extra little bit we're going to attack like a crazed monster. Now, if I spin you around, that's where we go to the wash plant, and then about here is where we found that 300 carat bomb, you know, and we found some good material here, and just on this line here is where the 2 big zircons came out. If you haven't seen those episodes, jump onto those now. And then this line here is where we found all those big bombs. So if you have a look, it kinda just runs all the way through to here. So I'm going to push that way. Now, there's nothing to say that there's going to be anything in forward, but I'm going to straighten this wall up a little bit more, curve that one out a bit more, and then charge that way. This little bit here is called clinker, and it's like concrete. Water gets into there, solidifies, and I'm sure there's a rock hound that'll tell me, you know, what
Alrighty guys, so here's my up and over. So when I
just
don't want to run material,
concrete,
just
so you
the
can see how many
overburden
tick
stuff
marks
with
are
no
there,
sapphires
how
or
many
minimal
tick marks
sapphires
are
in it.
Anyway,
It comes in this big
that's the plan.
tub, we call it a
Shave a bit
bin,
more
and
here.
it goes
We'll
up
take
the
those
up and
bullies
over,
here, just in case
obviously
you miss
rightly
something, and you
named,
shave
and then it's going to
there,
hit
and
that
then
chute
go
and spit
forward,
out
and
the
then we'll
side.
know
So
whether that
unwanted
line
material just
continues
goes
or
up
not,
through that
or whether it's
process.
just a nest of
Wanted
billies
material,
that's
I bring the
trapped all that
slide down, or the
good
material that
stone,
I want to
so
wash that I've got sapphires in.
exciting times ahead.
I push that chute nice and flat, and it goes into the hopper, then into the trommel, spits out a whole bunch of stuff, and all the good material stays in the pulsator, and then bing bong bang, sapphires. The bucket weighs, when all in total filled up, around about 80 kilos, and I do about 80 of them.
Alright guys, pretty exciting news. New bucket. Bigger, heftier, more of a man's bucket than a little lady's bucket I had before. So, you know, we're doing our thing. We're gonna make sure that we fill this thing 40 times today. So it's the afternoon, we did 40 this morning, 40 this afternoon, and then we're ready for a wash tomorrow. See ya. Hey guys, well, we just did 4 loads, so yeah, the big hopper worths. So that big hopper there, it holds about 500 kilos. So yeah, we did 2 ton, and I am pretty smashed today. Didn't see anything worth keeping underground, just a few spinels. So I don't know about this one. This one could be a fail. We'll see how we go. I'll spin you around. We'll have a look at it, eh? All right, let's rip in. I'm going to do a full clean out. I'm going to actually do the whole lot of the ballasts, what I haven't done in ages and ages. Oh, look,
What's that? Oh, we'll get that later in a second. Nice blue one in the corner there. And I've got one at the back there as well. Looks like a spinel. So I'm going to try to keep 90% of these. And I'm going to put them back in. Because the pulsator hates starting when it doesn't have anything in it. Just makes an absolute mess and flicks water everywhere. Oh, there's a couple of sapphires there. We might have something. Let's have a look. I'll get down. Oh, I might have to get the torch. There's a couple there. I didn't think there was going to be. That is shattered by the looks of things. Yeah, a little bit of green in it, but it's a shattered piece. Oh, that looks all right. We've got to get to that blue over there as well. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the saviour of the day. No, this is picking at a bit of garbage. What's that? Oh yeah, look at that. That'll do us. That's a pretty nice sapphire right there. We'll clean him up inside. But I thought the other one was a saviour, but that could do us. Oh, it's got one or two little cracks. Anyway, we'll have a look better inside. Everything looks better inside. Oh, look. Oh, it's shattered. A piece of spinel. Shattered by the looks of things. Yeah. What's that? Spinel. There's a flat piece of zircon there. Super flat piece. It's definitely a bomb. Like I said, I'm going to clean all this out. So whatever I don't get on this first pass, I'm just going to go quick. And then that's spinel. Looks like sapphire. Could be spinel. What is this piece? I've been avoiding it. See what it looks like. Oh, it's got a few cracks in it. Might be alright. Anyway, we'll have a look inside. So, oops, looks like a star. It's a star. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's bombed, unfortunately. Oh, let's go down to the business end, and that looks like the spinel I found underground. I didn't show you guys. Oh, is it a zircon? Nice little clear blue. And a heap of little stuff by the looks of things. So what's that in the corner? Trying to trick its way from me. Ah, it's a bomb.
I'm starting to make old man noises.
Wow, for all that work, you know, like I did 3 loads and we got close to, 800 carats. Got 700. Last episode we got 700 and, 670 carats. And this, we've got a couple of saviours in there though. We've got a couple of cutters by the looks of things. So fingers crossed, we're all good. All right, I'm going to clean this up and have a look through all the other baffles, and then I'll bring you back for the inside action. Okay, so back inside. These are all of our spinels that we got, but most of them came from the other baffles that I sorted out. Finally got into leaving the pulsator empty so it doesn't rust out. And these are our sapphires. All the little ones are pretty much the ones that came straight from the other baffles. We did get a nice result today. That's a nice little zircon. It'll weigh a couple of carats. It's a bit of a cutter. So yeah, it was worth going through those baffles just to make sure that we didn't lose anything. And this might be one or two little cutters, definitely one cutter, and then we'll see whether the other one will cut or not. Basically got to go and have a look at what we got. So until they get preformed, which is just trying to cut, all of the fractures out of them. So if there's a heap of fractures in the actual stone, you want to get rid of all that before you cut it, so you know what you've got. Rightio, so 155, not a bad day at all. Well, I mean, it was 2 days of hard work, but let's see what a few of those look like. Okay, so actual keepers, this bunch here, we've got a couple of stars and a couple of nice stones. So we've got, 26.6, taking that's for sure, taking it to the bank. The little zircon, it's a perfect zircon, but it only weighs sort of 3.4 carats, and you can see how beautiful it is even without any light on it. So that's away from the light. Beautiful clear. It'll turn out to a champagne colour. Magic. Now let's take this big bruiser. This is the biggest one for the day. It's 8.5. Let's have a look at it. I'm going to take the pinpointer off to give you a better look at it. So look at that. There's a crack just there, but it doesn't go too deep. And there's a couple of cracks in the tail here. You'll see them just shining back at you a little bit. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful stone. Hopefully it'll cut that way. Spin it around. It'll cut that way with that beautiful yellow in the middle and blue around the edge. So you get teal and blue. But we've got to shrink it down a little bit. So yeah, that one's absolutely gorgeous. Super happy, 8.5 carats. This one is, the color is amazing. It's a beautiful clear stone. It'll turn into that beautiful blue actually if you cut it on table this way. It needs a little bit of a cook, and there is a crack you can see on my top finger pointing it there, and it runs through the stone, so you chop that off and you'll still get maybe 0.5 out of it. Maybe a carat if you're super lucky, but I think even more like 0.5. Now this, I'll have to use the little pointer. And it is milky as, so it needs a heat. That's a good little stone. Got a little drama in the corner there. You can see how it just needs a cook, and they just basically heat them. Got a little bit of rubbish there, but they heat them, and it dissolves all the minerals in it. All right, 4.4. Hopefully get a carat out of that. That one's a maybe. That one's a definite. It's a beautiful stone. We don't get a little one out of it. And then there's a star, and the star weighs 5 carats. So yeah, all those 3 stones, magic. Yeah, so this week's been a corker, absolute corker. 2 videos for the week. Last episode, this one, and just stone coming out left, right and centre. Super happy. And it is, I've said it before, it's hot. I thought I saw the devil sitting in the corner last night. It was that hot, but if, regardless of how hot it is, when stone's coming out, you'll find me. Okay, check this thing out. It is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. Just, I wish the camera could pick up the brilliance of this. It's a beautiful deep blue, like just a pool type of blue, and then the yellow in it. It's very hard to show exactly what these things look like, especially on camera. Like, you're getting a half a vision of it without, I try to get a different light on it, and I think to myself, that's it, that's perfect, and it doesn't show how gorgeous that stone is. And that little dot in the bottom is the reflection of the actual clasp I got it on at the moment. It's just like this little clasp thing that hangs onto stone. Yeah, this is end up being 1.85, 1.9. As per usual, I can't remember. Just lucky for choice at the moment. Look how beautiful golden, like a sun burnt Aussie sort of, yellow with that deep blue just reflecting all the way through the stone. This has a little bit of blue at the top and a little bit of blue at the bottom, but just check out those colours. I mean, if you could see it in real life, you'd be as happy as I am. Yeah, crazy good. Just an amazing stone. Yeah, gorgeous. Absolutely phenomenal. Just trying to get the best bang for my buck here. Anyway, there it is. Yeah, so what an amazing 2 days. 8.5 down to 1.9. For a while there, I thought I wasn't going to get anything because when it was getting preformed, it was getting cut back and back and back, and I was to myself, oh jeez, I'm going to lose here. But that's a massive win because that thing is just beautiful. Rightio, giveaway time, huh? Let's do it. There are 2 sapphires that are available. You just need to choose which one. So first of all, to enter, you need to be a subscriber, number 1. And then leave a comment whether you want number 1 or number 2. So that's probably the most important thing other than subscription. So subscribe. You leave a comment whether you want number 1 or number 2, and like and share the video. So as long as you do that, you're in the chance to win. It'll be randomly selected. So let's get onto these 2 stones, huh? Okay, so option 1 is blue yellow party. So if you're keen for that teal color, I mean, it looks a beautiful bluey green there, and then in different lights, it sparkles all green. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. This stone is actually 1.1 carats. So you get over a carat. Look at the color there. That's a beautiful shot. So yeah, just over a carat, 1.1 carats. So this is option 1. You'll need to put in whether you like option 1 or, okay, and this is option 2. So this is option 2. It's a emerald cut, beautiful blue, just with hints of green. The tiniest touch of yellow gives it that little special spark on the sides. So you can see just a tiny touch of yellow creep in. That's one type of light. Let's get it in another type of light for you, just so you can see. Yeah, so option 1 or option 2, this is 0.9. It actually looks bigger than option 1, and I'll get them side by side in a second. Yeah, option 1. I'm just trying to change the lights for you here. It's pretty hard to. Or option 2, both spectacular stones. Both just absolutely gorgeous. Obviously no cracks in them, so they're 100% eye clear. Beautiful, rich blue. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, here we go. They're both right beside each other. So all you need to do to enter, super easy. You've got to be a subscriber, you've got to like, share, and then comment. So you comment whether you want 1 or comment whether you want 2. 1's on the left, 2's on the right. Super easy. So subscribe if you're not already subscribed, like, share, and then comment whether you want 1 or 2. 1's on the left, 2's on the right.